at 6.
Another storm bringing more snow this time.
A second round of wild weather heading to New England as the cleanup from a nasty nor'easter continues. Wareham police arrest a man in connection with a hit-and-run crash that injured a firefighter. A local police officer accused in a drunk driving crash. The incident happening behind the station where he works. Also, searching for clues in West Brookfield.
There appears to be 4 people in the residence that appear to be deceased at this time. May have been burned.
A community on edge and a killer on the loose. And a dog owner desperate for help. Officers jumping into action. 7 News at 6 starts now. Now at 6, March Madness.
There has just been a lot of destruction.
Trees tumbled, thousands of people in the dark.
This has been a very serious storm.
But it's not over yet. New England bracing for another nasty nor'easter.
As if last week's nor'easter wasn't enough, another round of wild weather is heading our way.
This time it's going to be more of a snow event. The incoming storm comes as the cleanup continues in a lot of places, including the South Shore. Friday's powerful storm brought damaging wind gusts and flooding to our area, as we all know.
Take a look at this stunning video taken from Sky 7 HD earlier today. Wild waves battering homes along the South Shore. We've got Team 7 coverage for you of the cleanup efforts, but first we'll head over to our chief meteorologist, Jeremy Reiner, with more on what we're expecting for this next round. Jeremy? All right, Jeremy, thanks. Crews are still clearing the way out on the South Shore after the area was just pummeled by the latest storm. People there are expecting the cleanup process to obviously be a lengthy one. Jonathan Hall live in Scituate showing us the latest on the situation there. John?
Adam, good evening. Well, February was not all that bad, but March has really come in like a lion, and for residents of the South Shore all over, really, it's proven to be exhausting. Back live now, here's a familiar scene in Scituate: debris. A fence down after the storm waters came in, flooding this entire area of Sand Hills not far from the Scituate Lighthouse. Again, round 2 coming, this time some snow mixed in. We're live in Scituate. Jonathan Hall, 7 News.
And power problems are still a big concern on the South Shore. Utility crews are working around the clock trying to bring electricity back to thousands of people. At this hour, many customers are still in the dark. Let's go out to 7's Dan Housley, live in Norwell. Very frustrating for people. So what's the latest information, Dan?
Well, Kim, good news here on Ridge Hill Road. The generators are off and the power is back on. But more than 50% of the people here in Norwell still don't have power. Same story in Pembroke. And it's not because of the smaller tree branches like this. It's because of the big trees like those over there. And when those came down, those caused some real problems. Eversource was hoping to have pretty much everybody in Marshfield back online at this hour, but statewide the numbers, they are going down slowly. Now they're below 43,000, but if you're one of those 43,000 people, you may be looking at another night in the dark, maybe more. We're live in Norwell. Dan Housley, 7 News.
All right, Dan, thank you for that. And remember, you can get the very latest on the incoming nor'easter anytime at WHDH.com or by downloading our 7 News mobile and tablet apps.
We are following breaking news. 3 people have been injured after a single car crash on the Mass Pike in Charlton. We're told at one point someone was trapped. A medical helicopter has been dispatched to the scene. The crash is also causing a backup in that area. We'll continue to follow this story, bring you more information as we get it confirmed here. Also on 7, police arrest a man they say was involved in a hit-and-run crash, which seriously injured an on-set firefighter. The incident happened Friday night in Wareham. Let's put it all together. Kimberly Bookman is live with more details for us. Kimberly?
Adam, this suspect is a father of 3 with a long criminal history and a drug addiction. His parents were here in court supporting him, and they tell me their thoughts are with this firefighter. And that firefighter is at a Rhode Island hospital. We understand he has gone through surgery and is recovering. Reporting live from Wareham, Kimberly Bookman, 7 News.
A Weston police officer facing drunk driving charges tonight after police say he crashed into a parked car. They say it happened right in the parking lot of the station where he works. So that officer is on administrative leave right now. 7's Alex Chaprado live in Weston with more.
Kim, that crash happened here in back of the police department. It's unclear why this officer came here last night, but according to this police report, the officer was so drunk he couldn't recite his ABCs. Richards did refuse a breathalyzer, according to the police, and he has been relieved of duty. Live in Weston, I'm Alex DePrado, 7 News.
Investigators in West Brookfield are still searching for evidence after a woman and 3 children were discovered dead inside a home. The killer is still on the loose. 7's Steve Cooper is live in West Brookfield with the latest on the investigation and what police are saying, or perhaps not saying. Steve?
Right. In fact, right now, investigators aren't saying a whole lot. They are turning to the public for a little bit of help here. But as you can imagine, residents around here on pins and needles tonight. Everyone's simply horrified by the 4 homicides. Police tell us tonight they're also asking for any residents in the area that may have surveillance video or perhaps dash cam video from last week to come forward. In the meantime, residents telling us tonight they won't rest easy until the killer has been caught. We're live in West Brookfield tonight. Steve Cooper, 7 News.
New details in the case of a hockey coach charged with child rape. Police say his mother sent a threatening social media message to the mother of one of her son's alleged victims, and now she has been charged. 31-year-old Christopher Prue provided private and group youth hockey lessons in Marblehead, and 8 victims have accused him of sexual assault. That includes a 9-year-old boy who claims Prue assaulted and raped him over the course of 1 year.
Jury selection begins tomorrow in the puppy doe dog abuse trial. The trial comes after a female pit bull mix was discovered so severely abused that the animal had to be euthanized. That was back in 2013, and the man accused of the abuse has pleaded not guilty to multiple animal cruelty charges. X-rays revealed the dog had broken bones, a crushed spine. It's sick to report, even stab wounds. Vets decided after months of abuse, putting her down was the most humane thing to do. The dog only 1 year old.
Still much more coming up on 7 News. North Reading officers jumping into action to help a frantic dog owner. Their heroic actions after the break.
Coming up tonight on 7 News at 6:30, a plot twist for actress Frances McDormand at the Academy Awards. What was stolen from her that's making big headlines today?
And we continue to track the damage after our last nor'easter. Parts of the South Shore still struggling tonight after getting hit seriously by that storm.
Coming up tonight on 7 News at 7, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell putting his running shoes on to work today. Find out why. Coming up later on the news station.